Good evening, our Beyond the Call of Duty family and our End of Watch Ride to Remember families. You guys get me today, at least for a little bit. It is Friday, April 10th, and we've got a few things to talk about. It's been a while since I've been on, and I think first off, we should probably maybe jump into some of our awesome sponsors though, since there's some really good ones to talk about. Of course, we'll start with this one. With Lone Wolf Harley Davidson here out of Spokane Valley in Washington State. They have been an incredible sponsor of ours. And some great events. We'll talk about an event we're doing here in May at Lone Wolf, coming up the 23rd, I believe, of May, a little bit later. But they've been a great sponsor. Greg and Holly and all the guys and gals over there are incredible for motorcycle needs, motor clothes, all the things. Give them a call. They've got some great programs, and they have been very helpful and supportive to us. Talk about Advanced Digital Imaging a little bit out of Yakima, who are incredible. I just saw our new memorial for the first time today. It's been a while since I've been over here, and it is stunningly beautiful. They yet again did an amazing job with the officers that were lost in 2025. And we can't thank them enough for all the work that they do. So for any of your graphic needs, whether it's wraps or printing or whatever it may be, they do an incredible job, and they have been absolutely wonderful to us. Well, also, since we're here, Yolks Fresh Market, they've got quite a few locations here in Washington, Idaho, Montana.
I just got the steaks from Yolks.
See, that's what we're having for dinner tonight is Yolks Steaks. They do have an amazing meat department, their butcher area. They're a great store. And so if you're in the Washington, Idaho, Montana area, Google up a Yolks near you and check it out. It's a decent place, and they've been wonderful to us. So, and of course, another favorite, JDC Jewelry Design Center here out of Spokane. And I believe they have also a location in Tri-Cities area, Kennewick, and in Montana and Missoula. They're a great place. They have everything from from your simplest needs to your most extravagant needs. And they have been great supporters of us since the beginning, and we can't thank them enough. As you see, GC will be coming in and out a little bit, as in he's cooking us all dinner right now. So we do have a few things to talk about, and we'll start here with and I'm sorry, got my phone. We're going to start here with, this is Trooper Vernon Brake, and he was with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, and his end of watch was this past Wednesday, April 8th of 2026. And Trooper Vernon Brake was killed in a head-on vehicle collision on Interstate 35 in Oklahoma City shortly before noon last Wednesday. Vehicle traveling southbound on Interstate 35 between Britton and Hefner roads swerved to avoid debris in the road and crossed into the northbound lanes, hitting Trooper Brake's patrol car. Both Trooper Brake and the driver and her daughter were killed in the collision. And Trooper Brake had served with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol for over 19 years. And his survivors include his wife and 2 children, and I'm sure many loved ones and extended family and friends, and also his agency. I don't know if, a lot of people have been to Oklahoma, or you guys that are in Oklahoma, but I see this picture of Vernon, and he looks like he's an Oklahoma trooper. They are a special breed down there, and amazing people, and absolutely heartbroken for Trooper Brake's family and his loved ones, and of course his agency and his community and all of those that loved him. So lots of love out to all of his peoples. We have, see, he's sneaking in there. We have also, unfortunately, this is Detective Randy Hoppert with the Tulare County Sheriff's Office in California.
Where is Tulare?
In California, Porterville area.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, Detective Hoppert's end of watch was this past Thursday, April 9th of this year, 2026. And he was shot and killed while responding to officers who were met with gunfire, serving an eviction notice. In the morning hours of the night, deputies were serving an eviction notice in Porterville when the subject shot at them with a high-powered rifle. And when Detective Hoppert arrived, he was struck by gunfire. The suspect remained barricaded and exited the home 6 hours later, and he was fully camouflaged and was firing at officers throughout the neighborhood, stating that he would not surrender. And as he exited, a tactical vehicle ran him over. So Detective Randy Hoppert, he was a United States Navy veteran, and he had served with the Tulare County Sheriff's Office for 6 years. And his survivors include his expectant wife and a child. His father also served with Tulare County Sheriff's Office, and his grandfather also served with Tulare and was the undersheriff. So that's 3 generations of amazing people serving their communities, and Randy's and hearts are with Randy's family, his extended loved ones, all his community members, and of course all of his friends and loved ones from the Tulare County Sheriff's Office. It's a heartbreaking situation, and so lots of love out to them. Lots of love. So I'm going to have JC come in here to have a So there's been some movings around lately in our state, and he was out with the memorial here this past Monday. Monday. What happened on Monday?
Well,
Do you want-
yeah, Russ and I
Here.
got up in the morning. No, you're good. You're good. Russ and I got up in the morning. We started at 7 from Spokane and stopped in Richville, gassed up. And then our second stop was going to be in Ellensburg. So we stopped at the Pilot gas station, grabbed some gas and some munchies, coming back to the rig. And I was trying to get my phone hooked up to the rig. For whatever reason, it refused to log in. So as I'm doing that, all of a sudden, this young lady scared the bejeebers out of me. She actually said, "Sorry, I scared you." I said, "That's all right. I was engrossed in trying to get the phone hooked up." And she looked at me and she said, "My husband's on the memorial." And I said, "Who is he?" And she said, "I'm Sarah Thompson." I said, "Ryan." "Yeah, I know where he is. Let's go see him." So we go see him and got to chatting with Sarah. And she was like, "I can't believe that this is still rolling." And we chatted for a few and got some photographs. And in a couple of weeks is the fishing derby.
The Ryan Thompson Memorial Fishing.
Yep. In Ellensburg.
Yep.
In Ellensburg. So we might be there. I'm waiting for her to reach out and tell me. And then there's also a golf tournament for him again. And she was just amazed that we were out running around again. And I told her, "Yeah, we've got a few venues that we're going to be at. And we love talking about Ryan." And I asked about the girls. And she said, "They're full of piss and vinegar." And so it was a good stop. It was great to, again, have a survivor show up and just say, "Hey," and be able to let them know that we haven't stopped.
Especially since Ryan Thompson, he was lost in March
2019.
March of 2019, as
Shot
I
and
believe.
killed, right there off
Yeah.
off
And
82 or 90. Sorry.
March 19th of
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
But our visit to honor Ryan at the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office there in Ellensburg was on June 1st
Yep.
of 2020.
Yep.
Us stopping to honor Ryan was the very first stop of our first trip ever. To honor or honoring him in Ellensburg was the
kickoff.
That was the beginning. We left Spokane at 7 a.m. and rode to Ellensburg, a couple hundred miles away, and that was like day one of
68 days.
Yeah.
Ground zero.
That was
ground zero, yeah.
There's no way we don't really forget any of them, but that was a picture. We were still very wet behind the ears. We had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
We just rode out of Spokane with the memorial behind us. We had no idea how this was going to work. So, yeah. And we've, after we got back that first year, we were at an event in Walla Walla, and we ran into his mom and dad.
And I told Sarah about this. I said, "Sarah,
in Walla Walla.
We were in a complete different event. We weren't there for anybody." And I told her about it. And she's like, "Wow." And I said, "Yeah, his dad and mom showed up at that venue and got to see Ryan." So
yeah,
pretty cool.
They're pretty incredible. It was a very, very a horrible, horrific situation.
He was shot and killed. It was a road rage incident, and you responded to it, and he unfortunately was shot and killed. So.
But it's good that Sarah's doing it. She's doing
good. Yeah,
good, and the kids are.
Yeah, the kids. One's working for Behind the Badge, Megan, and the other two are full of piss and vinegar. So they're doing well. So
that is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to cooking.
Okay, see, we're booting him back out of here. We do have a little bit more. So I have Shadow here next to me, which is fitting to then do talk about Shadow's watch. And here we go. We have Canine Flocky, and Canine Flocky was his end of watch is April 1st, 2026. So here just a little over a week ago. And Canine Flocky was shot and killed while working the back perimeter of the Marshall County Correctional Facility in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Canine Flocky patrolled the back perimeter to prevent contraband. And he was found the next morning when officers went to bring him food and water. There is a reward for the arrest and conviction of the suspects involved in Canine Flocky's murder. Canine Flocky was 7 years old and was used for narcotics detection and tracking. So absolutely, Shadows Watch this tonight is honoring Canine Flocky out of Mississippi, whose purpose in life was to protect, I guess you could say, the inmates from getting contraband or prevent, I guess. But he looks like a pretty good boy. So lots of love out to his handler and his agency, of course, because that's always hard to lose a pet, regardless if they're a good working dog or a family pet. There's no difference in my book. It's hard to do. So lots of love out to them. We do have a couple now things we should probably hop into our in history video. And this are the officers that were lost in the past. Let's go over and take a look at that. And then we'll be back to wrap up a few. Hello, beautiful. There are some amazing men and women honored in that video, and great to look back because they're absolutely never forgotten. And so it's a nice reminder to keep talking about these men and women and what they did for their communities and their loved ones and in their state. So we greatly appreciate them. And you can always go back and check out the video a little bit longer or pause it to read some of the stuff. But I absolutely honored that we're able to continue talking about these men and women. We have a couple more things. Golf tournament. That sounds great. There we go. Golf tournament. So Friday, August 14th, we are having our third annual golf tournament here in Spokane Valley. Not Spokane Valley, at the Downriver Golf Course, where it's been for the last 2 years. We're there for a third year again. It's a great location. It's been a ton of fun. Where a few more people were there last year than the first year, and it just keeps getting better and better. And apparently it's fun. So more people keep showing up. But we have some opportunities that you can sign up to golf in a team. So grab 4 of your buddies or 3 of your buddies, sign all 4 of you up to come in and compete against, of course, the best of the best. at a certain point, I think we need to knock the last year's champion down a notch. So we're always looking for great golfers to come out and a little, maybe a little competitive, but all in fun, all for a good cause to support men and women that have been lost and to keep honoring their families. So you see there's a QR code there. Of course, we have it listed on our Facebook page, on our website. There is all the information, but it is Friday, August 14th. And it's a shotgun start starting at 1:30. So I know we're there a little bit. We'll have the memorial there, of course, at least one memorial. And it'll be a fun day. There's all kinds of good stuff that goes. Of course, you get to go golf. There's some extras that you can buy in to, push yourself up a little bit. But absolutely, come check it out. There's all of the information is online. And of course, we're going to keep talking about it and posting about it because there's also some great opportunities. We've got some holes that are always looking for sponsors. There's sponsorship opportunities. There is some
law enforcement community guys.
Yeah, there's an opportunity to sponsor other people. If you were out of state and you can't play, you can sponsor a local law enforcement officer to golf for free that day, and of course honor them. There's all kinds of raffles and drawings and fun stuff to happen. So
Advertise your name.
yeah.
Donate to the swag bag.
Yeah. Oh, there's the swag bag. There's all kinds of opportunities at every level. There's high level and there's lower level, but
there is a level.
yeah, there's a level to meet anyone's needs. So absolutely, please check it out, and we'll keep talking about it. We'll get more information out and all the sponsor levels and all the fun things that are going to be happening. So that is absolutely coming up Friday, August 14th. Great weather over here in August. We also, of course, I'll talk about our 2026 raffle motorcycle, the 100-year anniversary Dyna Y-Glide. That is a very neat little bike, and tickets are $5 a piece, and all the money goes to supporting us and honoring these men and women who've been lost and keeping their families scholarships, for kids schooling, and for some pretty neat get together opportunities for families, and of course to keep us on the road, to keep that memorial traveling across the country and stopping to meet these survivors and to honor their loved ones. So $5 a ticket. You can reach out to any of us, reach out to us on our Facebook page or website, and we will get you tickets. The drawing is in September again this year at Lone Wolf Harley-Davidson. There's another better picture of the motorcycle right there. And
Spokane County Memorial Ceremony in May. Do you have that?
we also have that we will be headed to Washington, D.C. in May 10th through the 16th.
Yeah, Tent City.
Yeah, we'll be at Tent City there with our 24-25 memorial. We have been there we were there last 2 years. It's been pretty incredible to meet these families who are kind of just unfortunately starting their journey in this survivor process. So absolutely. We also I don't have a picture for this one, but we've also been to this the last couple of years, and it's a Spokane County Memorial Ceremony on the 4th. I believe it's the 4th and 5th. So the 4th is the candlelight, and the 5th is the revealing of the plaque, I believe. We've been there a couple of years. It's an incredible thing that's put on there by the county.
By Susan, who runs the
memorial, the police memorial.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful memorial. And we've been honored to be there the last few years. So absolutely, that is May 4th at 8 p.m. at
The Spokane County Courthouse,
Spokane County Courthouse.
located in Spokane.
Yes,
City of-
in Spokane, Washington. And then again on May 5th at 11:30 for the actual ceremony and the unveiling of the memorial. Then
And then-
unfortunately, the new names added to the
And
memorial.
we are heading to DC right after that on the 5th.
Yes. So we leave out of here,
Out of there.
on the 5th with the memorial to
DC.
head east to the absolute other side of the country. So absolutely, it's a pretty amazing thing. And they do, Spokane County did the Police Memorial Association that puts this on, they do a phenomenal job. They maintain it beautifully, and it's an impressive ceremony. So if you get a chance, absolutely come there. If not, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are streaming it online, as I recall. So
May 23rd, we're doing our event at Lone Wolf for Come and Ride event.
yes, there we go. So May 23rd, Saturday, May 23rd at 10 a.m., 10 to 4 at Lone Wolf Harley Davidson. That's during the Let's Ride Challenge, Harley Davidson's Let's Ride Challenge charity ride with us. And we'll have food there. It'll be a great day of riding. We'll have some of our ride bikes there on the ride. And lots.
And we will just be getting back from DC.
Yeah. And they'll just be home from DC, but we'll make sure that we'll have it'll be great to have a good showing there.
But before, Allison, we do the May 23rd ride, I'll be doing the May 23rd 5K at 6 o'clock in the morning at the Heritage Funeral Center.
Oh, it's Memorial Day weekend. Yes.
It's a busy weekend.
Yes. I don't have any information about that on here. We should start talking that because
Talking about it.
that flag showing, the flags that they put on at their cemeteries
Yeah.
throughout are
Amazing.
full-size flags. It's
Yeah.
an absolutely incredible sight to see. So we'll have more information about a lot of things. Apparently we have a lot going on in a very small window.
Well, yeah, we need people.
Like
to sign
always.
up. We need people to sign up for the 5K.
Yes, absolutely.
And everything's on the website, on
And-
the events page.
Yes, and so Cammie's hiding back there, but everything is on our website and under the events page with all the information, and dates and times and locations and all the good stuff. So we're gonna wrap it up and go to some comments. Good evening to you too, Marilyn. I hope you're Toledo. Are you still in Alaska?
Mhm.
Oh boy.
She's gonna be here for the 23rd.
Oh, we'll see you on the 23rd. And of course, good evening, Richard. We love you guys. And I know I'm never over here. It's been months. So we love you guys, both you and Tammy.
Richard said he's just gonna do the 5K just because he's not gonna be here.
Yeah,
He's gonna do a 5K there.
you're gonna do a 5K at home through Georgia. I don't know. In May, isn't it like hot and sweaty? And
He has to collect all those people. for us.
we love you, Richard, very much so. I miss you, buddy. And then, of course, sorry, wrong one again. And then we have Eddie. Eddie, hello, my very favorite love. I miss you. It seems like it's been so long, so we need to not be so long. Uh-oh. And then, here's Bob asking us to talk about, we got it covered in the comments, Bob. So yeah, Spokane County Memorial Ceremony and May 4th and May 5th. And we will have the rolling memorial there. It'll be great. And then, yes, Heritage does do an amazing job.
Amazing.
You guys have always taken great, I mean, I'm sure it's not the same in photos as it is in person, but it's impressive. So thank you guys. A lot to cover tonight, but yeah. Happy Friday.
No
Be-
drinking and driving.
Be safe this weekend. Absolutely no drinking and driving. And that's Shaw's talk. Mine is when you see law enforcement or any first responder pulled over on the side of the road, it costs you absolutely nothing. No time, no money, no inconvenience to move out of the way and give them the room that they need to go home safely at night. So please always move over, whether it's law enforcement, any first responder, a tow truck, someone with a flat tire. Give them the respect and just move a lane away. Slow down to the speed limit. What is it? 20 miles in our state, it's 20 miles under the speed limit.
Yeah.
Just give them the room that they need. Give everyone the room that they need to make it home at the end of their day. But yes, enjoy out there. Hopefully some of you are in better weather, but we'll talk to you next week.